Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Happy birthday to you. Shout out to all my late nighters. Y'all know how that is. We don't nap the whole day. But y'all, if it ain't one thing, it's another. It is what it is. You know what I mean? This is for educating, coming in, and criticism purposes, and everything I say is allegedly. Okay? Now y'all know Kanika Jenkins' friend was in a drowned in Lake Michigan. Now there was a lot said about Lake Michigan. I don't know about the lake. It sounds like a mermaid lake. Sound like a a man-made lake, but it's a real lake though. But it's a lot happening out there that lake, so you have to go. Young people, y'all got to be careful because we have to sit back and we be looking and see what's going on around, so I ain't gonna get out into that, but y'all need to be safe out there, especially if you can't swim, put on a life jacket. That's the main thing. Put on a life jacket, okay? And then even if you can't swim, put on a life jacket. Especially with that much water out there, okay? For the safety. So I want to get into this video right here, and then I'm going to tell y'all who Kanika Jenkins was. uh, Nazari, Nazari Walls was Kanika's friend, and she was a hairdresser. She does hair like most young girls do hair. So let's watch this video first, then we're gonna move on to another one.
Begun, and so too has drowning season along the shores of Lake Michigan. I spoke with the executive director of the Great Lakes Surf Rescue Project about why we're off to such a deadly start.
That's a hazard. There's going to be a child chasing after that.
A hot and blustery summer day in Chicago and along Lake Michigan, where winds hit 30 plus miles per hour, creating dangerous conditions for beachgoers, especially for children.
It's a hot, sunny day. You're on an inner tube. You're just having the best time of your life. And you're not realizing it, but the wind is slowly blowing you away from shore. Once you're in water where you cannot touch, you are no longer in control of that inner tube.
This has been a big weekend for emergency responders along the lakefront. There have been more than a dozen water rescues, including a 27-year-old woman who went into the water at Navy Pier and later died at Northwestern. All too often,
hey, Check, how y'all doing? Let me pay attention to my video, okay?
Swimming,
Y'all pay attention to the video for me, okay? My TikTokers.
Now you go to instant panic.
In conditions like we're seeing this weekend, even the best swimmers can quickly find themselves in over their heads. The Great Lakes Surf Rescue Project has identified simple guidelines for anyone who gets into trouble.
Well, what we advocate is swim, float, and follow. The emphasis is on floating. You need to flip over the float to keep your head above water, to calm yourself down from panic, to conserve your energy, and then follow a safe path out of the water.
According to the CDC, drownings are the second leading cause of death for kids between the ages of 5 and 14. And yet, lawmakers in states along Lake Michigan have been slow to mandate water safety curriculums in schools.
No one plays in fire, but everyone plays in fire survival strategy. And the flip side, everyone plays in water. Very few people know a drowning survival strategy.
Now, y'all, please put on y'all life jackets. Please. Please. Hey, chat, what's up? Put on your life jackets. Wear your life jackets, regardless if you can swim or not. Now, let me tell you for those who don't know, this is Kanika friend. This is Kanika Jenkins' friend. And this is Kanika. Y'all remember Kanika? Who passed away in the freezer? Now we doing the news on her friend.
A woman found dead in a hotel freezer. CBS 2's Adrena Vegas joins us now.
Y'all be respectful in the chat, okay? Because you don't have to be here. Don't say, hey, y'all, what's up, my TikTokers?
Just a few hours ago, this video shows Kanika Jenkins walking into the kitchen, but we never see her entering the freezer. And tonight, that is why her...
Now, this is Nazaya. This is Kanika friend, not Harry was. Now, this is crazy. Is it a coincidence or what? Y'all get the lights up, okay? Look, y'all, is this a coincidence or what? Years ago, your friends, you made a video about your friend, and your friend passed away in a freezer, and they called that an incident. Now, her friend drowned in Lake Michigan. That's too much of a coincidence.
Family is not satisfied with the theory that she walked into the freezer on her own. Surveillance video shows Kanika Jenkins walking with friends at the Crown Plaza Hotel early Saturday morning. We see her a few hours later by herself. At one point, she stumbles out of an elevator. Later, she repeatedly hits the wall walking down this hallway. Another camera catches her running into a stairwell and then catching her fall. Video time codes appear to show Kanika roaming the hotel for over an hour.
She's trying to find her way, and no one from Crown Plaza Hotel responds to her.
Around 3:30 a.m., Kanika enters a lower-level kitchen in the hotel. She walks out of frame, but then she's captured walking here on another camera. But we still don't see her entering the freezer.
I want to see all. I want to see her literally actually walking into this freezer and closing herself within this freezer.
I want all of the recordings, all of the communications, all of the reports.
Okay, so y'all, hey, dope TikTokers. I'm not doing a TikTok right now, okay? I'm talking about, I'm doing content right now, okay? Yeah, so this is Zahrie's friend, Kanika Jenkins, okay? So I showed that video to let y'all remind y'all, so y'all can have some kind of highlight. Now, Nazaya, this young lady right here, we're going to get into her. I'm going to show y'all her video, but this is she right here, the one who drowned in Lake Michigan. She was a hairstylist. She couldn't swim like most of us young people and older people. We can't swim. Some of y'all can, some of y'all can't. It don't matter. And that's her on the boat. And I don't know why they call her a celebrity. I don't know why they call. I'm gonna get into this video in a few minutes. I don't understand why they call her a celebrity.
Hello, everybody. This is Zahrie Walls, Kanika Jenkins' best friend.
Yeah, I don't understand why they call her a celebrity. Well, y'all call everybody a celebrity. Just due to their Facebook follows, right? If you can't swim, put on a life what? Jacket. Okay? Put on a life jacket. Now, I'm gonna it's just I was sitting here and I'm thinking about this little girl. And it's a lot going on, y'all. It's a lot said. And you can't one thing now look, this right now, something about Michigan. I think since it's in Chicago, it's like a homemade lake. Uh Lake water is different, y'all, from Florida beach water. Yeah, manifest. Yeah. Now listen to what these people say right here. They don't have nothing to do with the case, okay? Y'all, this is what I don't want y'all to be afraid of getting out there in the water. But if you can't swim, if you can swim, put on a life jacket, okay? Put on a life jacket. That's all I got to say. Cause that's a lot of water to swallow. Now listen to what these people tell the folks who's supposed to help the security. They don't have nothing to do with her, y'all, but listen to them.
Hey, come to save us? They come to save us? Yeah, yeah, please. Fucking please. I'm off this bitch. I'm like, ring. I don't play with shit like this. Oh, that shit is hurt. I'm gonna fuck up bitch. Stay over here. That shit's hurt. Okay. It's stuck. The anchor's stuck. The anchor's stuck.
You hear what he said? The anchor is stuck.
What the fuck did they put it? It's on my window. They can't take off the boat. It's the boat. They can't just stop and walk across the street.
Y'all see that? Them people said that the ankle is stuck. Help, help. Them folk kept going. Young people, be safe out there. That's the truth, matter of fact. 1 minute you hear, listen to them.
Yeah, yeah, please. Fucking please. I'm off this bitch. I'm like, ring. I don't play with shit like this. Oh, that shit is hurt. I'm gonna fuck up bitch. Stay over here. That shit's hurt. It's stuck. The anchor's stuck. The anchor's stuck.
You hear what he's telling them? The ankle stuck. And they still driving.
What the fuck did they put it? It's on my window. They can't take off the boat. It's the boat. They can't just stop and walk across the street.
Now, that could be a cope. Now, these people not with her, y'all, but they was saying that they were asking for help and the people want help. But y'all, I want to tell y'all about the GoFundMe now. Y'all better be nice. Now, hold on, y'all. Let me pull this up. Let's go with this. That GoFundMe, y'all. The mama put up a GoFundMe. And I can understand the people. I can understand what the people saying, but the mama don't. Y'all be nice, okay? Oh, Lord. Here we go, right here. Let me see. Let me go. How far I got to go? Lord have mercy. Y'all, anyway, let's look at this article right here, y'all. Y'all people, y'all funny. Y'all funny, but when I read the information, I got a I looked at it like everybody else looked at it. And I can see how people can get a mixed message. Now, right here, y'all. Now, y'all call everybody celebrity, okay? Zahrie Wall was known as a celebrity stylist who rushed to the hospital after she was pulled from the lake. Now, they keep saying celebrity. Let me see what they say. Celebrity hairstyle, Zahrie Walls was 27. She went on the test 20. Same age Kanika. When Kanika just turned 27 this year. And her friend 27. It is a coincidence. I can see people looking at this as a coincidence. I can see them looking at this strange. Kanika just turned 27 this year. Zahrie passed this year. That's it. I don't know why it happened like that, y'all, these days, y'all. I'm not be telling y'all, woo, Lord, have mercy, Jesus. It can mean something. I don't know. Now, she has passed after falling from a boat. She was tragically pronounced dead after being rushed to a hospital after she was pulled from the lake. Lord, have mercy. Woo. I want y'all to keep paying attention because we're going to hear what that mama said. Zahrie Wild had gone out boat riding with her friends near the Navy Pier. Now, y'all, for those who said She didn't know the people she was with. She did know her friends. Y'all think everybody y'all friends anyway. But anyway, she with her friends, y'all, okay? So she just didn't jump on a boat with anybody. She was with her friends. Okay, near a Navy pier in Chicago. When she fell from the vessel into the water, Kinswell and Zahrie Wall's mother told Chicago's Sun Times that anybody can lose a battle with a lake, which the mama is right. She said anybody can lose a battle with Lake Michigan. Okay, I never heard nothing bad about Michigan. No different than I hear from other lakes. You know, Mom said this, y'all, and you know how mom's instincts are. I felt in my heart that something wasn't right. Mm-mm. I felt. Oh, okay. That's what the mom said right there. Okay. Zahari was a Chicago based hairdresser who had 78.8 follows on Instagram. Tributes have been paid to her on Instagram, and one fan wrote, prayer to her family, friends, and clients, etc. And then they got such a sad situation. You could tell she was a boss body. She was body teased, slating client, looked like she was about her business, and that's good. So sad her life was short. And then got RIP, and with another says that my mom, then a lot of people left their comments right there, y'all. And then this is sad, but now listen to this, y'all. Listen to this, okay? A GoFundMe was originally set up for Zahari Wall, but has been taken down. JoJo Lee took to the Facebook to explain the reason why and said, now y'all, this is the reason why the GoFundMe was taken down, okay? Thank you to everyone who has shown love and support for Zahari and her family. It truly means a lot during this time. Now let's go to the GoFundMe. What the mom said about the GoFundMe. Okay? This what happened. A GoFundMe was originally set up for Zahari, but has now been taken down. Y'all, she took it down because Zahari had she had insurance. She had insurance. She had everything. She had everything set up. She had this is what the family wanted to tell y'all. This is what the family said. Listen, what the family said, y'all. We want to clarify that Zahari was financially secure and had life insurance. She made sure many things were taken care of ahead of time. The GoFundMe was created by her mother out of love, just to help with repast expenses, not the funeral or the burial. Now, that's what mostly people do. Um, that's what mostly people do. I, Zahari had what she had everything. She had her money. She had her insurance. And so her family decided that I don't know the reason why they had to take out a GoFundMe. When you don't need, don't necessarily need to do it, don't do it. So the family want to clarify that Zahari was financially secure and had life insurance. She made sure many things were taken care ahead of time. That's weird. She made sure things were taken care of ahead of time. Okay. I guess get a life insurance together. I guess ahead of time. Like that's good that she did that. That's what we all need to do. The GoFundMe was created by her mother out of love, just to help with a repast expenses, not the funeral or the burial. With everything going on, including a lot of confusion and some negative feedback, we're deciding as a family to take the fundraiser down and issue for refunds to everyone who donated. But I guess you could get a miss message, you know, behind this. So the mom took what the mom did, y'all. She took the GoFundMe down because people had a lot of things to say about that. But it's different when you say you're a celebrity and you got this and you got that. So that's why they was saying why did she have a GoFundMe? Okay. This was never meant to cause any misunderstanding. Just a grieving mother doing her best in very emotional moment. We appreciate your kindness, understanding, and continued respect for the family during this time. Zahari Walls. Her mama wants y'all to know that, okay? That she gonna refund everybody back their money. Okay, so they had a virgin. Okay, they already had that. That virgin we had on the west side on the Sunday, honoring the 27-year-old. The young lady went for 27 years old. See, women, they wait state. Y'all got to stop being so mad. Stop being mad. Late. Then it said she was pulled from the lake. We already know that. Now here go the timeline for the lake. She was pulled from the lake, y'all, around 5:30 p.m. Saturday in the 600 block of East Grand Avenue. So 5:30 p.m. she was pulled out. Okay, because the both safe Chicago captain. When we heard from him, Brady Ruin told ABC 7 Chicago that what a lot of people don't realize is Lake Michigan acts as an ocean. So for those who watch it, that's what Lake Michigan is. It is an ocean. It's an ocean, okay? And that's the thing that y'all don't know about that lake. So he wants y'all to know it's not a lake. It he said that it acts as an ocean. So be careful out there, y'all. Be safe. You have to treat it as an ocean, okay? Many people are coming out to rent boats to go out and enjoy the water, which is great. But because there's more boats, there's a little more inexperience and more accidents are going to happen. Wow, really? They predicted that? Whoa. Woo, Chad. He went on to say the strong wind created dangerous conditions on boats and in water. So, y'all, the main thing is if you don't know these things, the difference between ocean water and lake water and driving that boat, anything can happen anytime. So the best thing to do is to put on a what? Life jacket. Put your life jacket on. So he just told y'all, you have to treat it as an ocean. Wow. It sounds like the Bermuda Triangle. Y'all don't remember people were down in that Bermuda, whatever, the Bermuda, whatever triangle. Okay. He went on to say that the strong winds created dangerous conditions on boats and the water. With high winds and anchors are coming off the ground. If you're not setting the anchor properly, you're going to slide into another boat. That's scary. And I just, the video I just showed y'all a few minutes, before I showed you all this. I did the video. Hey, chat, the video that I showed y'all before then. That's what happened. Those guys said that our ankle's stuck. I want to get out this water. Help, help. I don't. I like. I don't. I'm gonna tell you, I can't swim good. I can swim under the water. This ocean. This is an ocean. This is a lake. So you're dealing with two different water here. All right, y'all. Come in. Comment on the video. If you're not here for videos, that I ready for you not to be here because that's what we're talking about. Topic. Okay. Yeah, I try and make friends and stuff with that. I don't want to. Lastly, I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this. Lastly, and they're gonna tell you about 10 other people. One person died and 10 others was rescued from drowning.
Person was last seen near 63rd Street Beach.
The Chicago Fire Department says this is now a recovery mission. Citizen have video showing the emergency response on Saturday evening when the body of 27-year-old Zahrie was recovered near Navy Pier. Family says she fell from a boat. The Tribune is also reporting that hours later, bystanders pulled another man out of the waters who also passed. The two were not boating together. The fire department says it responded to about 90 calls over the weekend between the extreme heat and people in distress in the water.
God, 90? Sheesh.